A+ലേക്കുള്ള വഴി ഇനി തനിയെ തുറക്കാം. Subscribe to the ENCLAPS channel. Ring the bell button and open success. It's that easy.
I sincerely implore the protection of the Creator for this poor man. Yeah, me too. He is such a gem at heart. He has never disturbed us by any means. If he had just looked up once, hearing our sound, he would not have met with this danger. That's true, buddy. Let's keep our fingers crossed for him.
Dear kiddos, it's time to implore the protection of the Creator of the universe. A homeopath's life is at risk. Does he believe in the power of the omnipotent? Yes, that's the only thought in his mind now. God is there, and he didn't want to take a risk of offending the Creator by any means. That would add to the risk. He felt the presence of God, and the only thought that came to his mind every second was about God. What is his physical condition now? Is he exhausted? He has been sitting like a stone image for a long time. Let's take a look.
Oh God, is the snake made of molten fire? It's crushing my arm to the core. It's hurting bad. I feel as though I have been bound by a thick leaden rope. It's so powerful. My muscles are getting drained out. If I move my arm accidentally, the snake would strike for sure. A strike on the face means death. And what would I do if I am bitten? I have not stocked any medicines. Who would expect this to happen? Oh no, I'm such a stupid doctor. What? Is the snake looking into the mirror? Yes, it is. What am I seeing? A snake is admiring its beauty? Or is it thinking about growing a mustache? What a crazy thought. I'm not sure whether it's a male or female. But if it's a female, definitely it has plenty of reasons to look at the mirror. Maybe a thought about applying mascara or eyeshadow or wearing a vermilion spot on the forehead. This is not the time for crazy thoughts. But, hey, what's the snake doing?
God appreciated his good thoughts and innocence. The doctor is safe now. The snake has crept onto the table and is admiring its reflection at closer quarters. The snake has brought a change in doctor's perception of himself. He calls himself a poor, foolish and stupid doctor for not keeping medicines ready at home. Forgetting the danger for a moment, he made some rough assumptions about the snake. But then, the snake has proved his assumptions right by turning and moving right towards the mirror. A snake admiring itself in front of a mirror?
Didn't you run out of the room when the snake crept onto the table?
No doubt, buddy. I became a man of flesh and blood. Still holding my breath, I leapt into the yard and ran for my life.
Oh my goodness, that would have been so relieving. But where did you head to?
To my friend's place. As soon as I reached there, I smeared oil on my body and freshened up.
And your rented room? Did you go there afterwards?
Yes, the very next morning with my friends to move my things from there. But we didn't have to.
But why?
The room had been cleaned out by a thief. But he had left something for me as a final insult.
What was that?
My vest, the dirty one.
Did you see the snake the next day?
Never. I've never seen it since. It was a snake carried away by its own beauty.
Doctor, is your wife fat?
God willed otherwise.
Yes, God willed otherwise. The doctor found a thin, greedy person as his life partner. And do you know what? She had the gift of a sprinter, a very fast runner. That's funny, right? A perfect contrast to his expectations. In fact, it is these contrasts that add to the humor in the story, so much so that it keeps us engaged. The doctor was actually narrating a very fearful episode in his life, but the humor element was blended well in it. It lessened the fear factor and made the story appealing and digesting to us. That's the beauty of this literary piece. That's the story of the homeopath. It's time to wind up. Let's meet soon with another interesting episode. Bye.
3 ലക്ഷത്തിലേറെ വരുന്ന ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും കുറഞ്ഞ ചിലവിൽ സ്വന്തമാക്കുവാൻ ഉടൻ തന്നെ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യൂ എൻക്ലാപ്സ് ദ ലേണിംഗ് ആപ്പ്.